Well, there he is.
You make any new friends, sweetheart?
No.
Nothing to say, huh? What a surprise.
It's late, sweetie. Go on up to bed, and I'll be there to say goodnight.
And welcome to part 6 of South Park Stick with Truth.
Yes.
Because Elliot forgot his line.
Shit.
You are in charge of this commentary, Elliot.
My bad. Okay. Well, we had our first day in South Park, so now we just had to go to bed.
Any night quests out there?
No, you're not allowed out during the
Little
night.
man, I hope you're as happy as we are. Everything is going to be better now that we're in this quiet little mountain town.
She's optimistic.
She is very optimistic. However, some things happen at night, considering we're in South Park.
Oh no.
Matt, you already know where this is going.
Haven't seen these things since like what? Season 1, 2? Oh goodness.
These aliens actually made an appearance in Matt Stone and Trey Parker's college film Cannibal, the musical.
Right.
Living the dream again. Okay. Dreaming.
What's happening?
That's what Craig's hair looks like.
Jesus! Jesus Christ! Oh! Can we try the big silver one again? Oh!
So to transition into night 2 of Stick with Truth, we get abducted by aliens.
Night 1.
And
To
throw up
transition
the
into
ass.
night 2.
Nice save. Oh, what?
This one's a little harder.
That one was a little harder, okay.
No pun intended. But now we have an anal probe.
Something like that flew years ago. Today it's,
I'm getting probed.
what?
Yeah, it's a pain, but this is the kind of stuff you put up with living in a remote little mountain town. At least we don't have to deal with traffic. Hey, you broke free. Kid, you have an incredible control of your asshole. He lose too.
He's gonna keep telling you that you have good control of your asshole.
They really lay out the dungeon.
Oh, what?
Part of the probe,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
control it with
So
your finger.
Matt, you saw those earlier. You thought they were your Pokemon at first, but
Yeah.
no, here are their true purpose. Those are beacons.
Okay.
You use the probe in your ass to activate the probe, and so you can teleport to one area to another.
You feel weird saying that, do you,
I'm
John?
just saying, that's what it is.
It is
Am
what
I
it is.
wrong?
It's still fucking yikes, creepy, kind of weird thing to say. Alien helmet. Do you have your equipment on you?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
had to
you're
re-equip
automatically
it.
in your pajamas, so you have to re-equip everything.
I decided to change it up a bit, though.
What are you rocking?
I still had the druid crown. But I
So are you
I
saying-
have this image now of like a group of druids at Stonehenge and one with a clown nose.
I also have elf armor. And I believe those are the elf gloves too. Jesus. I can't talk today.
Well, let's see. Is the first 5 minutes, no, not even 5. In the first 3 minutes of this part, a child has been subjected to anal probage.
Yes. Carmen did.
Oh, yeah.
That was real early.
That was the first episode.
Yeah.
That was the first episode?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then they went back to it again in their episode canceled. They keep moving
Oh, indeed.
Why
Yeah.
did they say moo?
because
that's their language.
they communicate with cows.
Oh.
There was like this episode like saying like, "Oh, that was Fred," and then he actually says, "My bad."
Is there? Wait, you got an alien ray gun, and that is
It's
a,
Space Cash.
Oh, hey, there you are. Oh, yeah.
The alien ray gun is this game's. It's a new projectile weapon. You can
Yeah.
use it if you want to. I didn't,
Should interface with it.
because I think the thing I already had better stats, and I like the patches.
that's got
got
to be utterly fucking painful.
Yeah. Now the dungeon itself, Elliot. Like, how would you?
You're looking for
I didn't find this too annoying. Honestly.
It's not. It has a mace kind of thing to it, but it's not really
It's
annoying.
easy enough for you to find your way around.
Yeah, it's easy to pick up. That's what it is.
Yeah, you just got
audio
your new
logs.
probe, so they really want you to get the idea of how teleportation works.
Nice.
The aliens did unspeakable things to my rectal cavity, but I've broken free. I'm so scared and alone. I must find a way off this ship. Oh God, they're coming. Why am I standing here making an audio log? I don't have time for this.
I love this thing. I love this part of the game.
Whoa!
Yep. Any way to avoid battle?
Huh.
What?
I could have sworn in the Steam version.
Storm?
I could have sworn in the Steam version that when I played, the blood was red.
Oh.
I hear this game did get censored in Europe
Yeah.
and Australia.
Heavily.
Heavily? Like, do you happen to know changes off the top of your head?
Let's see. When you're on your parents' bed, when you're small,
We'll get there at some point, yes.
and one of the last levels towards the end of the game. That
Did
one
they
got censored
censor
too.
the probing?
I
all?
don't know. That I don't know. I'm pretty sure it did though.
No wonder nothing's working. The screen 404'd.
Classic Pep case error. We got a new ability.
And we completely avoided battles.
Like, a large majority, compared to a small majority, a majority of battles in the alien spacecraft can be avoided.
Day 2. So hungry. I've searched for food, but the only thing I've found are other people's annoying, useless audio logs. Clearly, we're in terrible danger. Each audio log I find is more irrelevant and boring than the last.
got an itch.
Must keep looking for a way to survive.
Shattered anal probe.
Yep.
Not that I've ever been anally probed, but I do know the feeling of having an itch and you can't scratch it.
Yes. It fucking sucks.
And it is the worst.
Especially when you're out on a walk. Greg is now single.
He's sorry to hear that, buddy.
Like, wasn't Craig the one we just saw abducted?
Yep.
He probably got out.
That's the
already.
weird part.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's our first one.
Great, you're there. See if you can free me from that console. Probably not, though. It's incredibly advanced alien technology. No way some kid could work it.
It's a game of cyber.
Yep.
I like that we have to have Randy's picture like this, though, too.
There's your thumbnail.
If Elliot, do you not know YouTube policy?
Yeah, you.
Okay, let's try the other console. God, I hope this works.
It is funny to picture, though.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you already got one with Batman.
What, a bat ass?
Yeah. For
Yeah, you're right,
for
for
brain
Batman.
scratch.
Yeah, but
I
that was
said
black.
bat scratch.
Yeah, but that was.
Alright, here's our next one. Well, after I get this.
Score, alien.
You have great power in your ass.
Yeah, some reason aliens are like very weak to electric.
Electricity?
Yeah. So I decided to add it to the club of smiting.
Smart move.
Yeah.
If you fuck this up, does it go up his ass? I feel like that's a perfectly valid question to ask here, but
You gotta be close. Come on, try again. Okay, next time's gotta be the turn. Give it all you got.
Like, what you could do, just record it and play it slowly so that maybe if you get that right...
I think it's probably programmed for you to fuck up in the first place anyway.
it is.
But I have to ask anyway, is it possible?
I don't
And that
know.
goes out to the
Okay, that one
subscribers.
doesn't work either.
I hope it is, because that'd be some shit. Oh, another audio log.
Day 4. I've looked everywhere, but I can't find anything to eat. Or a clue to get me off the ship. Just more audio logs. They're everywhere. For some reason, I listen to every minute of every one of them, thinking there'd be some useful information, but it's like they're just filler. Useless filler. They're filler that's driving me to madness.
Wow.
Poor guy.
I know, filler would do that to me, too.
Okay, I didn't want you to have to do this, but there's one more console you can try in that room across the bridge. The alien who works there is really tough, so be careful and remember to use electricity.
It's a good thing that you actually got the idea to use electricity for this fight, Ellen, because I didn't. I didn't have a hard time regardless. It's just that, I really should have thought of that beforehand. I think at this point my store had fire on it. And fire's cool.
Fire does make the world go round. Alien gloves.
Alright, so this
Showtime.
is Alien Chief of Security, I think.
Yeah.
Move.
He's a tough motherfucker.
What's he do? Want to run a list?
Move.
He can cause bleeding.
Move.
Wow.
As you can see.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, pretty much like the main thing is that he could cause bleeding by using space rage. So, just remember to use electricity because all aliens are weak to it.
Move.
I want to say that's a reference. I want to say that's a
Stop.
reference.
Stop.
Move.
Oh, John, what were you
I
saying?
don't know
got
if you
him.
can gross aliens out.
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I know they could also induce bleeding on them as well. You are at ~1 bleeding, but you could use a bottle of water to immediately
Yes.
remove that. It's good to know that if I have a severe laceration anywhere in my body, I can drink some water and it immediately goes away.
Yeah, suck it up.
A severe laceration, but ironically not a paper cut.
Hey, that did it. The force field's down. Come on back and we can get out of here.
Alright, we'll be...
Randy's another guy that really got fleshed out in later seasons.
Yeah, especially during the recent season.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh, the recent season.
That's a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just smack enemies in the head with a dildo. And I did use...
Look at that X-ray.
Yeah, I know. I don't... Why is that like that? I thought we were anal probing, not straight up dick sucking.
Day 7. Okay, I did find one audio log that was mildly amusing. A woman trapped on this ship left an audio log about some papers she had left in an alien cabinet, and she told me the code was 776. That was kind of cool because I didn't know the code before that. Though when I opened the cabinet, there was only some kind of power-up I didn't really need.
Okay, then.
Were they LARPing too?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What was code 776 though? That was my question.
Rings a bell.
Success. I found something that looks to be food. It's some sort of green fluorescent goo. I'm gonna have to try and eat some. It's not so bad. It's tangy and nutty. Would probably go well with a... Hey, what's happening to me? What's it?
Oh shit.
What?
Space hobo.
Okay.
Space German hobo.
Fuck German hobo.
Wearing a tinfoil hat. And he's speaking in Hitler quotes.
Yep. He's an alien conspiracy hobo with 77 armor. How the hell can a hobo have armor?
Space hobos, Elliot.
Hey, look at that tinfoil hat. I don't think I've ever seen that one before.
What?
That little twap when you manage to block the first attack.
Weight, what is that? Weight gain 4,000 or?
I think.
Despite the different appearance, Alien Conspiracy Hobo is pretty much just another hobo.
Yeah.
So, he speaks German. So you've dealt with one hobo, you've dealt with them all. So
Yeah.
just a matter of
Jiu-jitsu?
Does it
Circumcised.
matter? Does his eyebrow look a little crooked? The left one.
Yeah. There was
God damn.
dude. There was a time when there was one of the episodes and Kyle's mouth actually like went down.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
he
probably.
he had a straight face, but you see the curve just like on its side.
Yeah.
Shit, he healed up for quite a bit.
Oh, the one thanks to subscribers, also for one thing for reaffirming my what I said about jacked up. It does increase defense.
Oh, okay.
So thank you very much for the clarification, guys.
Why didn't we see it though over there on the?
You know what? You know what you should be looking at? The armor value. It's at 116. It goes up when he uses jacked up.
Okay. Meanwhile, he's just standing there bleeding to death.
He's stunned too.
Do you get him out? You should have done the jiu-jitsu for the fuck of it.
We're taking out half of his armor though.
Ow!
And ×2 bleeding. Not bad, not bad.
And he's done.
I think you did the world a favor there, Elliot.
I also got the tinfoil hat.
Which I ended up wearing for a while.
Oh Jesus.
Afraid of those conspiracies, eh, Johnny?
More like I always want the cosplay as a giant Hershey kiss. Hey, we all have our dreams.
Okay, use this panel here and we can all go home.
But
Before I free him.
it's a Pokemon.
Every time like you use the anal probe to teleport, I feel like there's always a dog bark at the end of it.
A
Man,
dog
I'm
bark?
gonna be sore tomorrow.
Like you'll hear it when we get back to it.
I heard the initial Steam release of Stick of Truth had a glitch with the Simon prompt where it wouldn't read your inputs.
If it did, I want to know.
Yeah, I think it might have been patched out. It's just something to bring up.
Oh, you did it!
Ooh, crystal.
What's up with the crystal thing?
I don't know who
like
you
a
are
power
or if
source.
you're real, but consider me your friend. Until we meet again.
And we got Randy as a friend.
Of course, he's not wearing a shirt. White power crystal.
No, it's not like that, Matt. It's not like
It's
that.
just the name of the color.
Oh.
That's what the power crystal's for.
That threw me off a bit.
Really?
It wasn't immediately obvious to use the anal probe to activate the elevator.
Okay. Now this is one of the instances where you find a chimp Pokemon here. If you miss it, you can't get it.
Yeah.
Alright, what are you gonna do? I see.
It's right there because this the alien spacecraft is a one and done dungeon. So
Beetlebot.
once you finish it, that's it.
Yep.
Now, I'm pretty sure there are more Pokemon in the game than there were mentioned in the show. Or some are made up just for the sake of the game.
Some are made just for the game. Yes.
Well, there's 30 of them, so I don't
And-
know how
yeah.
many.
Oh, shit.
All right. Now we have to fight 2 pilots.
This is the boss of the dungeon.
Our first target is that dish. That's our first target.
The alien defense matrix. You know what? This reminds me a lot of the CPU fight in Final Fantasy IV.
Right.
So you want to take out the big orb first.
Yeah.
And it too is weak to electricity, right?
Yep.
Sweet. Fire phasers.
It's pretty much the alien's curb stomp. Easier to evade though, because the lasers aren't as fast as a kick.
Oh, thank God.
The one attack you want to be watching out for, though, one of them will do it momentarily, I would imagine.
Yeah. Right
Is-
now.
here we
The
go.
fire,
The fire
photon,
photon
torpedo.
torpedo.
Yeah. You have to be really careful and watch out so that you can block it. If not, you get burned.
That hurts if you do not block it.
I love that fucking image.
I love the music that plays here, though. I love it so much.
And, sometimes it's not always best to look at the attack animation itself to find out when to guard against it. Just look for the gray circle that appears
Yeah.
underneath your feet. That's when you want to hit the block button. By the way, I love that for alien space, co-pilots, they still wear, like, human air outfits. That's pretty cool. Don't understand the jetpacks, though.
Space.
Yeah. Just take it.
Okay.
I keep getting hit by the first one every time that comes up.
Are they immune to farts?
I don't think so.
Move.
I just focus that
They're coming.
I just focused that they're weak to electricity, so I just go with that. And they dropped me down to 1 armor.
So the attacks are going to hurt.
Yeah, but they're easy to take out though, especially with the electricity patch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just one laser.
Yeah, because the big one's got one single powerful shot compared to the little one who had 3 shots. Right in the balls. Right in the legs.
Oh, they were set to stun last time.
Go in peace or rest in it.
Hey, there you
Nice
go.
deflection.
So at what point are we really going to start taking advantage of the Jewish class, Elliot? That's a legitimate question, and I expect it to be answered.
We could take full advantage of the
Happy birthday, Ryan!
we could take full advantage of the class like at any point of the game. Like, I feel like it happens when we get the
Okay, like Matt's honestly losing it here. And what was with the stewardess? Like the alien stewardess.
I don't know. Like, I feel like we take full advantage of the class when we get the ability, the Plagues of Egypt. Yes, it's an actual ability, Matt.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
You okay, Matt?
Yeah, I'll be
It's
alright.
just out of context. It just sounds, you know.
I like how this guy's named the big bad government guy.
How many people?
He has an eye patch. Of course he's fucking evil.
Get in there and cover it up. This could change
Hey,
everything.
Big Boss had an eye patch, and he's a badass.
Get everyone moving.
Yes.
Still pretty bad,
Got
I'd
another
imagine.
UFO crash.
Fuck.
Another UFO crash. Oh, shit.
Day 2.
Yep. We go through a total of 3 days in town.
Yeah, now we're already at day 2.
Yep. Days could go by pretty quick.
3 days?
Well, if you're not doing side quests, that is.
Oh, absolutely. Let's just pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, UPS packet? Oh. They still haven't finished packing your shit?
Yeah, he's finished. You're lucky I'm getting you these trophies, John.
No, the thing is, well, it's fine. I already got a lot of them in the Steam version.
I
So-
tried to tell this off, I'm just too polite. Nice.
Now, if you remember correctly, for I think Elliot's gonna go down the road and do it anyway earlier, but I think about summons.
Yeah.
How they're once per day.
Yeah.
It's now technically a new day. So.
No. It's once per day, like in actual time.
Well, yeah. No. What
Oh.
do you mean?
Like, you say like it's Tuesday and you use a summon.
Uh-huh.
You can't get that summon until Wednesday.
Are you talking about in game
No.
or
Actual.
outside?
Actual time.
Huh.
Morning,
I
Jack.
did not know that.
Good morning.
Oh, I found that that's just frustrated at his antisocial son.
For a few days, sweetie. Go check it out on the news.
What happened? A snowstorm?
Oh,
No.
you
No.
made
Remember the
friends.
UFO crashed in South Park?
Friend too, sweetie.
And I got a perk, thanks to my mom.
Oh, that's adorable.
But I can't get my dad as a friend until I have enough friends.
What an ass. What perk will you be getting now?
Let's see if I can remember.
I'll wait until I
Power
get it so
bottom.
I can explain it.
You can't expect me to pat you on the back just because you've made a few friends. As soon as you have a lot of friends, then I'll be proud.
What a dick.
A dick indeed. By the way, I liked how you like pilfered your family's house and you had like the most normal stuff out of the entire town.
And that a large earthquake and several fires in the South Park area last night woke many residents from their sleep. Here with the report is a midget in a bikini. Tall gentleman workers here
When was the last time we saw him?
nothing out of the ordinary
Months,
has happened.
years.
They claim that the only reason huge tents have gone up to cover this area is to mask the construction of a new Taco Bell. Later this month. Thanks, midget. I do love me some Taco Bell. The mayor of South Park states that
I think they
last
actually
night
did get some
fires are under
sponsor
control, and
From
that
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So,
It makes sense that they actually used the name.
a part of it is, usual South Park humor. Another part of it is product placement.
And then there was burning in my yard. It's horrible. You don't understand. The elves, they took the stick.
Again?
And it's bullshit because that is totally cheating. We specifically said no trying to take the stick at night. Elves are dirty little liars, and we have to lay waste to their entire base. You have some incredible ability to make friends quickly, douchebag. I'm sending you on a quest to go out into the lands of Zaron and recruit a whole nother faction to Koopa Keep. Find the goth kids and give them this.
Alright, the goth kids.
Yep. All 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah, we get to actually meet all 4 goth kids.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, we shall meet the Goth Kids next week.
Yep.
See you guys then.